time.
Okay, that should be.
Oh, the horror.
An extra cobble?
I did,
Oh shit!
putting it in the chest.
Oh, he remembered.
I don't know which one I'm playing.
Remembered what? That I had.
Horn.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about it completely. It's been way too long since I played though.
Accidental right click.
Oh, there should be a setting
Okay,
where it, like just screams
so
at you.
everyone.
Horn.
I just need someone. No one screamed for horn yet, so I was like, oh, I guess that no
Oh.
one needs it.
Right. Two of us died pretty early.
Yeah, you don't
Two
need a
people.
feeture for.
No,
You don't need a feature for someone to.
just tabbed out for like 30 seconds and 2 people are dead.
Oh well, 2 people died from ticker.
Oh yeah, I got
They've
their
been dead
scavenge
for a
stuff.
minute.
Well, if Max doesn't overextend, he should be alive.
Yeah, I've already gotten
Yeah.
I've already gotten like 2 nuggets from people dying. Funny.
Tadaloo, Tadaloo.
Just don't type it.
I got 2 blazes.
Flame Lancer.
Oh
Cat
my
Girl.
god.
Blaze it. 420.
I have 2 blazes. I can shoot 6. I can shoot 12 of you.
I mean, the charges do recharge, so you can do more.
Yeah, like I can shoot one and then let it recharge and shoot.
I can keep
I
fighting.
think there's a new meta. The 2 PC meta.
The 2 PC meta.
You get 2 computers, 2 mouses,
Here, take
holding on the.
But here's the thing,
Arrows.
you also need to invoke the fake birth certificate meta for your fake twin.
True.
My twin is
Oh,
playing
it
with
makes
me.
so much sense because the twins are a thing within the lore of Nightfall.
True, I can reenact the fucking lore.
Get those get the like birth defect where you have like another person stuck in you.
Yeah, just get it. Yeah,
Just get one.
just get one, dude.
Yes, I am mad.
Yeah, this is a fun session of Nightfall.
They have one at Menards.
So wait, we
I'm
have,
not sure if
we
that's in
have-
Canada though.
Okay, we have 1 healer who's currently bleeding.
Sorry.
Good, it's about to die with the.
Now I run away.
I mean,
Wait, no, it's that guy. I like that guy.
I'm not
I'm
letting
kind
him
of
die.
announcing what I'm playing. So
I'm not letting him die either.
I'm right.
Just
Why is there no walls on? Why is there no walls on Second Shrine?
No dick. No walls.
no balls.
No walls.
Does it
No
reach?
walls in your walls. Your
Doesn't even
walls.
Probably no shrine gold either.
So for your birthday, you got $300 and you spent it on anime.
No, that was $300 of my dollars. My mother gave me 500, and my dad is
Holy fuck!
Yeah, just
Yeah,
drop it.
my-
500. Just
Okay.
drop it.
my dad is paying for my 2 front tires that I have to change.
Oh,
so like
yeah,
300.
Okay, dude.
So how is this in
I return.
I wish my dad
Happy
gave me
birthday, here's rent money.
I've
Yeah.
got not 1, but 2
Really?
articles of food.
Yeah, it is.
So
rent
that's
money,
1 bombard, and now time for the second one.
Oh, you're actually 2
Oh,
Ember
complicated.
Sprites? Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm actually
God.
2 Ember Sprites.
Well, you can't move that well. So.
I'm literally
Okay.
standing right next to you guys as a little rat, just watching you do your fire.
Oh my god, this is. Wait, doesn't it? Wait, no one has warp though. Fuck.
No,
I
no
do.
one has warp bow.
More,
First Shrine's still standing. I'm gonna take it.
Add
You
more.
I
know,
was
I'm
just
fucking
as
good at
sort of
aiming my bow, dude.
to shrine prod.
If I do an Ember Sprite,
You hear 2 of them.
At
Oh.
least 2. There's at least 2.
not for long. Not for long. Warp bow to the rescue.
I smell food. I don't think I fall.
Watch out to the right, to the right.
Arcane's moving.
I see somebody moving up the
Oh, it's
mountain.
in California.
No, you see nothing.
Oh god.
Bro, this is actually the strat.
who's
Here
in
comes the guy,
California?
here comes the guy to the right,
Arcane.
guys, to the right.
Oh shit, where is he? Where is he?
He's in California?
Oh, you
More
cunt.
Cal-
You
more
little
Cal.
bitch.
I don't know. I just know he told me he's moving to Cali.
Wait,
SoCal
is
better.
Cali also moving to California?
Oh, Cali
He's
moved
moving
out of
out of
California. Yeah. Yeah, they're switching homes. That's what's happening.
This is just an elaborate Airbnb.
Actually, deadass. I think Cali's in what's called East Coast now, while Arcane's in the West Coast.
Oh.
1 remain.
West Coast, best coast.
Yo,
Definitely
it's,
not
I can
biased.
I can picture the YouTube video. I switched homes with my friend for 1 year.
I'd like to live in Colorado though. It seems nice there.
Colorado. It's so colorful there.
Spikes on the floor.
Hello. No, no, I missed.
Mana, my armor's above half. I'm gonna.
Mid
Yeah,
coast.
Wait, you guys are
Oh,
drinking?
dodged!
Come back, come back.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm a spider only in my other account.
Got it?
I
Taking
can't use
it.
my soul blade on it. Oh, it doesn't work as normal. Nice.
Wait, I'm 2 spider wings. I love this.
I love doing it.
You should, yeah, play 2 PCs and then connect them together with one.
Yep.
I missed the rat.
I've left, by the way, so
Should
just,
we-
you may want to run.
Well, so
Wait, you're left? I hate left.
I can hear the. I hear the audio double too for like the global thing. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. Oh fuck!
Oh hell.
Oh, my son.
I thought Shrine fell.
Not yet.
Horn fell.
Hey, I'm just gonna hit you
About to
once.
fall.
Now, dude.
God damn
Fall
it.
back, dwarves. Fall back now.
Your heart wasn't in at that time.
Oh wait, I can be 2 brawlers.
We don't support rats in this neighborhood.
Rats?
Alright, J-Bone user. You're gonna die.
Oh,
Like,
wow,
hit
that was
the-
actually damage from a rat.
Rat is the one thing that's like a fair fight for me. That rat is actually getting into the truck. Why are people ignoring? There we go. Killed the rat. I think that like the
Actually, I don't even think she's coming today. I think she's gonna come tomorrow.
Wow, why are you laughing?
It's coming.
No, she's like my best friend, so yeah, I know she's not canceling on me like that for no reason.
Okay.
Friend zoned again.
Okay.
It's another girl that friends on me.
I mean, it happens. We're Nightfall players.
Bitch ass.
Nightfall player that makes sense.
I don't.
Most
Don't shoot
sane
me.
role player.
I'm a healer, and I've done fuck all healing this round. I'm the
Oh,
best.
I'm being
player.
combo.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm actually. I'm gonna swap 2 husks.
The ice!
Oh, there's a golem coming. Or not golem, frickin' ram.
Rhino. It's a rhino.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rhino ram.
Rhinoceros Rex.
Rhinoceros X.
Yo, guys. So this Sunday, I'm going on holiday to Venice in Italy. Is it worth bringing my PC so I can play
No,
Nightfall
no,
on
you're-
holiday?
No.
You're playing, like,
Oh, this is you both! Oh
There we
my
go.
god.
They got that.
you're in hotel Wi-Fi in Europe, playing in what's called a
Oh,
Oh,
you
got me
killed
on
my
there.
friend! You murdered it in cold blood!
Surface on East Coast, by the way, so good luck getting like trying to play.
Solo.
Yeah, best to leave that.
Wait, imagine I did like. Oh, okay, so I have 2 chances now.
Holy damage. Oh man. This Curse of Fatigue does so much to me. I am so happy.
Unless you're stuck in a hole, I doubt it.
It's not,
Oh, but my main account got it, so it's not. Okay, I didn't cheat.
if your main account gets it, it's not cheap.
Okay, let me. Okay, if you see the fire shaman AFK, just like ignore it for that.
Not really.
Okay, it used its ability, now it's running away. Don't ask why.
No. Hey, I also would like some support.
Sure thing, I'll
wait,
help you. Where are you?
No,
I can play something else
I
in the
did a lot of damage to your guys' walls with that one ram.
Should I be on the ground healing?
What's safer for you?
Stay in the mountain.
Because we have Dan and Kirby as Furies, I do not suggest playing going frontlining as a healer. You will be immediately
Man.
cornered.
So what
That's
happens
better than
if
me
the
now.
front line is on the shrine?
No, you killed my.
Let's go, Fire Shaman.
Who is the Storm Shaman?
Oh, my
It's
fingers
Fungus
hurt.
Cat.
Yo, it's
Fungus
me.
Cat is Storm Shaman.
Oh, my fingers are fresh. I haven't played anything today.
Oh, what does
played.
it mean?
What the fuck do you mean?
Your fingers are fresh, like get worn out.
Yeah, fresh fingers.
What does this mean? I actually did ask.
I haven't used them a lot today. What do you? What else could it mean?
Shouldn't they be like warmed up? Not they're
Hold up.
fresh.
Why was there chicken?
Well, they're fresh. Yeah. Well, what?
These fingers are fresh and ready.
Hot and ready.
Oh, missed power shot. Missed power shot.
Ready.
Almost popped the shit. Oh,
I'm the best healer.
almost shit my pants a little bit.
I'm doing
What are you doing?
A little bit of
Random.
Go for
ground.
the height advantage.
I have a question. Do you guys play better or worse when your hands are cold?
Better when they're warm.
Worse.
I don't know, when I'm warm, they start to sweat a bit, so
My hands are
Probably
always
colder.
sweaty.
I love. Actually, my hands are sweaty.
Got
a
them
little bit.
computer hands.
When I have cold hands, I can't fucking aim.
Well, yeah, that's normal.
Oh, I thought that was just a me thing. Okay.
No, most people when they have cold hands, they can't do anything.
My hands freeze when I spam click and
Cold
check.
hands is the real life
Set.
special disabled.
I don't like sweaty.
Dude, my eyes are watering. I'm crying.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this match actually might be.
Defenses are built. Just kill.
Hitting me. Left-handed motherfucker.
Yes,
Why are you
you're a
left-handed?
doppelganger. Thank you for the vital information.
Hey, you bitch, get back here.
Wait a minute, what am I doing?
I'm one heart. I'm one heart. I'm one heart.
Oh, I should probably heal you.
Yeah, I'm also trying to give
No.
you frog.
What ail are you using?
Where are you?
I'm unshrined.
Oh yes! Wait! So you picked up my other account. No! Okay, well that one's
Zah,
AFK, I'll
dude.
go attack with the first one.
What do we call you, Zah or X or X?
Fuck, well it's dead already.
Just X.
Right.
X.
XXX Tentacion.
Yes, sir. Finally.
Wait, where the fuck am I?
Oh, great, now the Furies are here. Disgusting. Vile. I want to vomit. I want to puke.
I fucking just leapt away.
I got power shot.
What's the other fungus you?
Oh my god, it's a big rhino. It's dead. Oh no, it's not dead. It's just in the ground. It was a
Don't
dumb
extend
rhino.
box.
Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, okay?
Yo,
That's not bad.
5 inches is actually like a, oh my
Vantage
god.
point as an archer.
Dude, I'm definitely not coping, and that's not bad. Okay? Not bad at all.
Bro, you guys have inches?
Waiting for fun.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, come on. Come here, more Storm Shaman. Run away.
Die.
Good.
Die.
By the way, I'm the Wraith, okay?
Yes!
Peter.
People waste a bunch of time.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Why are you
that's
running
wrong.
away from kill targets if you're bleeding?
Based.
Best way to
Oh yeah, I should probably fall back.
is to stay on. Just like
Ouch.
follow them.
Damn,
I
I
don't
reached
know if I
one
need it.
hard.
You're canceled on Twitter.
No!
Twitter.com. Yo, I wish there was a Twitter.com.
Twitter.net. Twitter.gov.
Yeah, Twitter.net.
Wait,
I can't get behind it. I can't get behind it.
I can't jump!
You know what I can get behind?
I see the Storm
I'm
Shaman.
trying.
Being
Oh,
able
good heavens.
Come here, little one. Yeah, come on.
I'm sorry,
There we
little one.
go. Good job.
Oh my god, my sandwich just discombobulated itself. Give me a moment, I need to go. I need to fall back.
You discombobulated.
King.
It fell apart.
Are you gonna try and get the sandwich kill on him?
Discombobulation
Yes.
nation.
Wait, there's
We
still
live in the
another rat?
nation of
Where the
discombobulation.
fuck is it?
I am now
Discombobulate some
2 husks running at you guys.
Fury's
Where's
so
the
fun.
fucking rat?
I love Fury.
AoE killed me. Didn't even actually kill me. Sure. AoE kills are not real kills. I do not recognize AoE as a real source of damage. Therefore, it cannot hurt.
I don't know which one the account was, so I had to type something in chat.
And
Yeah,
quote
me
unquote
neither.
users.
Poison
Bomb quote unquote users.
I
Radio
might have been
on.
playing as that guy.
I'm already on my 4th quiver of arrows.
Stop. Okay, I'm back. Okay, no rebirth on this one. Rebirth on this one.
Oh my god, you're playing.
Bo?
Hey, good.
Fuck you,
I'll
Kirby.
get some more
I don't have a
contact
Jacob.
command.
Hello, Bungus Cats. Think so.
I can't rune dash for shit, man. Okay, there, I get that.
Thanks.
I don't know. I missed you with a J bug. I mean,
So, I'm taking your foreskin for that.
Please do.
How could you?
used to stay couple.
No, only the foreskin.
Stab behind you, Harish.
Now, if I could help you, I would. But
Fine,
I'm
yeah.
not qualified.
Where's Max?
Oh, I see it.
I
Why is
love
the sap
Froth
running?
Hammer. It makes me feel so strong, like a big man.
I love how it's just two husks.
I need
One
repair.
starts moving, the other
Banana.
stops moving.
Upgrade to
They share
5
one
skin.
brain cell between them.
Today.
I'm back! I have a
5G.
third life!
5G is just another way of saying 5 skin.
Why does ice exist?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say, why is I
Ice like this?
Have you ever seen Ice or the hit song from that one guy, Ice Ice Baby?
It's actually
That's,
Vanilla
That's,
ice. Oh yeah, I remember
Vanilla- Vanilla Ice. Vanilla
Bro,
Ice.
y'all
Ice.
literally
Ice.
didn't know his name was Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
Come on,
because
bro.
he's just internally known as
God, you guys are fake fans, and I hate you.
Actual
I mean, I'm a fucking Eminem fan.
Listen, content over people.
based.
That's because you're
You're
white.
fans of Eminem.
Well, I am, yeah. It's like basically I'm white, so my only rapper I like is Eminem.
Eminem as
rapper.
the
How it has
candy
to
or
work.
as in the
Wait,
guy?
are
And
we
then
talking
the
about the
guy.
sweet rapper or the actual rapper?
Oh my god.
The candy rapper.
Just
Yeah.
get
The
there.
candy
Yo,
rapper.
stop.
Eminem, the candy rapper.
Okay,
I
that's,
gotta kill him.
oops.
I'm a Fury zombie.
The green M&M.
okay, I'm
Ooh.
back. Hello, Velvetine.
Full armor too. Just didn't get it.
Top 10 characters are too sexy. Number 1, the green Eminem.
Green M&M night.
Oh?
When do we get the green texture pack?
Hey, maybe I should fall back.
Let's play
That's a good
TF2
idea.
right now.
But yeah,
Are the
what I'm
bots
doing is I'm
gone?
just alt-tabbing.
I mean, they released an update. of some
I
kind
hope the bots are good.
that fixed some things. It might have fixed like, so, yeah, some parts of the botting.
You're
Pub
naive.
stopping with like friends is so fun. But you can't do that when there's a bunch of bots.
Hurry.
Yeah.
So you have to play with equally good people.
Hey,
Hey. Oh.
I love leaving multiple people with rock.
I love leaping into friends.
The first hush arrives and attacks the group. Unsuspectedly, he dies.
Oh no.
The second hush switches accounts and reses back.
That sounds like a dude.
That's dead.
Alright, go hang out on the front.
Okay, so I have 2 chances to get Mama Bear. and end the game.
Well, you're not gonna get Mama Bear because actually the Doom we got was squids.
No,
That's so true.
no,
We're
we
getting
need
squids
Mama
right now.
Bear, honestly.
See, it's squids.
I didn't get it. What is this? I'm scammed.
Oh.
BXM Beast. Oh.
Very bad idea.
I love seeing polar babes kill themselves.
Wow. That must be a very terrible mother to have like a bunch of their children commit like group suicide.
Antifreeze.
Antifreeze.
Why are the babies suiciding?
Mama bears in the
Hold on,
shrine.
guys. Come to this little hole, please. Please.
Oh yeah, we got a couple impacts.
Cholera.
We're probably gonna tackle.
I'm not an impact. Cholera?
Yeah, that's why they died.
No.
Should have tried.
Oh,
Okay, that
Oh,
fucked
thank
my
you.
ears. Having two Doom musics play at the same time fucked my ears.
Mm.
that's
Oh,
odd.
so you were
Stop
the
the
ultimate.
CC?
Yes, but she was unaffected, I think.
Wait, I can cap shrine like double fast.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah, we
double
are
shrine
using
week?
Get your ass out of here.
Double shrine week?
Get in there, man.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I love
have
double
frag.
shrine.
I'll just use frag.
Wait, stop! He's
Wait,
he's
no,
just
we're losing.
he has a family. Okay, this
They're
one
gonna fall back
respawned.
soon.
Yeah,
Both
okay.
Fall
respawned.
back, dwarves. Fall back now.
Why not fall forward? What's wrong with falling
Oh,
forward? You know?
Spring forward.
That has a chance to
Gravitate.
break your nose,
Spring
you know, that's
forward.
why.
Spring forward now.
Spring forward,
I
dwarf.
got both.
That way you could smack
He's
people
gonna be the
from the
last guy
side.
to do it.
No, it's push
Okay.
forward. Push forward, monsters. Push forward.
Why
now.
is there a massive cock?
Wait a minute.
Again!
It's not a cock, it's a pillar.
So speaking
Don't
about
use
pushing forward,
Wait,
What's the
is that,
difference?
is that a...
What the?
Push
It is
Forward,
actually a
Jiggles,
penis.
Push forward now.
I mean, this entire map is actually a
It's a cock.
It is quite
I
fast.
thought you
Yo!
Don't hit me. Like, let me go. Like,
No.
Stop hitting me.
Guys,
I'm sorry, but I refuse. You have lost your rights to ask for anything.
You have lost your cock privileges.
No.
I hate you.
Zachary, please just...
No.
He likes it. Come on, he likes it. He asked nicely.
Hell no.
Okay, first brawler is in position. Time to enter the second one.
There's Fury on shrine.
hey look, another golem.
Really?
Hey, look, a free iPad.
Where's that from? I
Just
don't
wait,
remember.
That's from, Inspector Gadget?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Yes. I love building brown bricks in Minecraft.
Hi there. Hi
Hey,
there.
look, a free iPad.
My turn. They call me now.
Why are there so many?
Well, what's the context on that? Why did you ask?
Because it was a Cinemaster
Because they're
video.
very effective.
The preferred playstyle?
No, I thought.
Oh,
you were talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
this.
No, I know that. I meant like preferred
Okay, so one
playstyle.
time we were playing
Nope,
Gazebo.
bad.
I
Oh,
think it was
it's
something
not an
that
armor
you
down,
or
bad,
JT might
bad,
have said, or
bad.
maybe it was Pies. But we just kept running with it.
What? You
Yes,
literally
sir.
said preferred playstyle, Max.
I did. Well, then I've forgotten it because it's simply not my preferred playstyle.
You were, I'm pretty sure you were the first person to say it.
I need armor repair.
You were asking like why
Thank
somebody
you.
was always sitting on shrine, and you said, is it for achievements or preferred playstyle? Or no, you said title.
The
Yeah,
shrine
is it
guys.
for the title, or is it preferred playstyle?
Shackle shot.
Why is preferred playstyle so cool?
I kind of want to get like both golems, but this doesn't take a while.
Why do you keep
Hello,
getting
I
golem?
don't know. It's
There,
a very
uh,
humorous
Fury.
phrase.
Hello there, Fury. What?
Humor is randomized. In the future.
Ah, I get it now.
Hey,
How do
stop,
you
stop, stop, stop.
Sorry,
Veggie
man, I need-
Tales.
I need my-
It's
check my
randomly
full
generated.
voice chat channel?
In the
Hey,
future,
Rest.
humor will be randomly generated.
Oh, go to fucking Hobgoblin.
Oh,
Damn everyone's existence.
R.I.P. Time Bomb 2. The sequel.
Smart
The
Hobgoblin.
sequel is dead. Just like the original.
Oh, there's mortar in the chest. Grab some. You should probably grab some.
Make
Why
the wolf
Mortar when you
offhand
could have
dwarf.
Lester?
Just be a passive that's always in the darkness. It's proc. There we go. Someone else procced it.
Oh, there's a golem.
There's another golem.
Yep.
Okay.
Lester
There's
is
always
Mortar.
golem. Why wouldn't there be more gold?
Lester is Mortar.
I missed.
We need
When I'm gonna have you last, only with me.
Where's the golem?
Thanks for the mana.
What is stop skill? Morbius.
Yo!
Cock, 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 cock.
Crazy.
I love Mr. Krabs.
Remembered again.
You see, I'm very conservative. I'm a conservative Vel.
I'm a liberal belt.
Sorry, but I'm a conservative Vel. So we play by my rules.
Yo, which political affiliation do the Nightfall heroes have?
Communism.
Oxysis and Anarchy.
I got
Actually,
a torch
yeah.
with the nose.
I think Lyra
Did
would.
you know Tui is libertarian?
No, Tui can't be libertarian. Tui has to be what's called a fucking commie.
Tui's
No.
racist.
Tui is a communist?
Yeah, Tui's a communist. They're like the last dwarf, right? And dwarves are, communists.
Oh, so true.
Yep, that's
So like hard left.
Yeah, hard left, very hard left.
Dewey, Dewey,
Ooh,
Dewey, Dewey,
fixed part.
Dewey.
I had a friend who
Utopia
one
and
time
Solterra.
he heard someone get interviewed about, oh, what's your political, like, where do you stand on the political spectrum? And the guy just flat out said, I'm a racist.
Okay, so conservative.
He has in the first half.
Ew.
I need an armor repair.
No, you
Thank
don't.
you.
You keep
Yeah, stop
losing
begging
stuff.
for heals. God, you did not get healed for 2 seconds.
Yeah, come on, we're a conservative group. We don't just liberally ask for heals. It's not cool.
I am the healer.
Conservatively ask for
You're the heal. If you're the healer, then why are you begging for heals?
oh,
I
I need
don't
to
need
do
heals,
this.
I need armor repair.
Because they're communists. They want you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
need
just
people.
Why am I
a fancy
frontlining as a
word.
healer? This seems like a mistake.
Yeah, it sounds.
Yes,
Stop!
this.
Thank you.
Arthea, why are you
Back
on?
slab.
Actually, that was a pretty good slab. Good slab.
Thank you.
Wait, I can't do weeklies.
That's
Fuck.
it.
Oh no, I'm missing weeklies.
Modern tragedy.
I have my speech to do. Saturday.
Break in the morning and then stuff off.
Wait, how long does the speech have to be?
30 minutes.
Oh,
30 minutes? That's like 30 whole minutes, isn't it?
Yeah,
Almost.
Yeah.
it's like a full-fledged TED
Yeah,
Talk.
weeklies are 30 minutes. No, the thing is, I scheduled what's called my, I scheduled a venue at 4 o'clock,
Stop.
which is like an hour before.
Come in, do one hit, leave.
Yeah.
Have
So
a
you
tweet.
got speed.
We're frontlining again.
Oh, right, yeah, I thought the people were on front. Oh, I'm being on purpose, yeah.
Yeah, or like either pocket fell or pocket.
Pop Uber, pop Uber.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah,
Spencer down, Spencer down.
Noob down, noob down.
Demo has trap, demo
yeah.
has trap.
I need to pick
Push, kick.
Yeah, the cart.
I
Hurry,
think
fucking pay attention.
No, I'm not
There's a
tackled.
fury on.
I'm furious.
Furious George.
I'm so furious right now. Furious, George.
Furious George
Well,
is just,
front line.
it's like the equivalent of Winston and Overwatch pressing Q. Just
play
goes ape
Overwatch?
shit.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
play Overwatch. I remember.
Oh,
You know Furious.
And I
George
play
is
League of
another
Legends, and I play Genshin, and I play Valorant, and I play Nightfall, so therefore,
He's a racist.
I never touch grass.
Well, there's like 8 furies.
Well, a
I
negative,
would never dig through the side.
a negative multiplied by a negative is a positive, so you touch grass.
But that was like 5 negatives, so it stays negative.
Oh fuck, it's odd.
I was
Yeah.
gonna slab in front.
I mean, Genshin, Valorant, Overwatch, Nightfall,
I
I
got
got
a
another
mana, that's
slap
why.
for me to blow up.
Hey, do you play
Also,
CS:GO?
how come 500
No,
armor?
I used to, for a bit.
Oh, when you when you weren't playing Nightfall, it would have been 4.
Yeah,
I need help, I need
played it
help,
for
I
a
need
bit.
help, I need help.
Mark down. Good luck.
I need
No,
someone to kill
mark down.
everything off of me.
You got more.
Come here.
Go one
Noise.
here.
Thank you for the tackle shot. Actually, right now. So you don't have to worry about knocking.
That's it, mana's building back up, thank you very much.
Yeah,
There's
we
so
are
many
losing,
Furies.
aren't we?
Clearly we need to buff Drown.
Yeah,
Yeah, no one plays Drown anymore. What happened?
Drown's
Mid-
back.
Slab,
Pizza
yeah.
John stopped playing.
Yeah,
That's
Pizza
what
John's up.
Oh,
You slab that.
The one Drown play.
Actually.
Do you rate Cow? Do you really
No,
want to
listen, come
take
back
on
inside,
2 husks?
No, I backed off.
Slabs down.
Yeah, that's what.
Alright, I used my
Slab
last
down,
slab.
noob down, noob down.
Move forward.
I'm just block spamming right back here.
No. You block spammed yourself into a corner. You fool.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
No.
Come here.
No.
Okay, and then I have black.
No, you didn't. It was an accident.
There we go. That'll work.
Don't hit me.
Nothing is
So
planned.
you now have 2 husks as king and queen.
Why can't I fucking hit you?
Cat,
How did
Cat Girl Uwu and some other guy.
8 times in midair?
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick check. We still have nuggets. Just
Do we have a
out there.
piglin thing though?
Does anyone have any more
Below
lamps
their
or no?
houses.
Hello.
Look at the nuggets in now anyway.
Can I not
I'm doing fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Max,
I'm
should
just
I put the
looking at
nuggets in
this.
anyway now? Because there's no point just keeping it in storage.
I don't want to hold on because I like playing aggressive. I also still have a bunch of scavengers.
You play aggressive.
Going through there. Loaders.
Oh, I'm gonna keep going through there. Because if I could throw off your defense and slightly widen up to halfway, then I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it.
get back there.
Just like I did.
So you impact.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we're
I can't hit my
playing
shots.
So if you can repair the defense, it's gonna be nice.
Click.
Okay.
Double attack!
I'm doing that right now.
Remember, Lester is Mortar.
Hey, I'm back on this one now.
Damn. Order.
Dumb
please work.
strategy.
Okay,
Blow it up.
Not even strategy.
There we go.
Oh, you sucks.
Well, you see, good and bad news. Good news is, yeah, the wall.
Okay, now I have. Give me Taurus.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
Huh?
I'm right behind you.
Breakfast?
Well, there's only bad news for
I
you
can't
because
see
one, then we have to
Okay,
go to the wall.
Unlucky.
Hello, boy.
Wait, we didn't sawmill them.
I slapped up the sawmill. We should be able
Wait, I can do a tatsy with 2 accounts.
Guys, I can't rocket jump. My bombardier's broken.
True.
Thanks for the fact that you got there.
Go away, you
Wait,
husk.
I can throw myself.
Oh.
Wait, who is Malone?
Precious
Oh,
wall.
Maz
Oh
is
shit.
the gamer.
Bones Malone or something.
Laszlo, who's the final generation?
Bones
No,
Malone.
launch me up there.
No,
Launch
don't
up
throw
there.
me.
Launch
Do
up
not
there.
throw me.
No,
Do not
take
throw
me.
me.
Take
No,
me
no,
and
do not-
throw me up there. You throw me.
Throw it.
Okay,
Throw me
stand
up.
still.
Yeah. Throw me up.
Thank you, Bony Boy. Thank you,
There you
Bony
go.
Boy.
Thank you.
What are we doing? A throwing chain here?
Yeah,
I mean,
you can
Always
honestly-
something.
Honestly, we could since I have 2 accounts.
Hold on, check.
It would be hard to time, like, doing it yourself.
Oh,
I mean, I just need to
no,
throw them
not
up to
really.
where you are, and you just need to throw them up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm just gonna wait for special. Hey, Creeper, come here.
Oh man.
My man.
Stand. Hey, come back here.
What the fuck is this shit?
Back here, little guy. Come back here.
I don't know what to do here. Oh, if only I was a wither skeleton. Fuck.
I mean, okay, this works too. I'm
Oh, wait,
going
I
up
fell
here
down.
on the wall.
Oh, I
Maybe
can't even
I'll-
get through here. They fucking slabbed this off. I can't get up.
Thank you.
There's a rat.
Don't fucking throw me. Don't do that. Stop
That's
that.
kind of why we're doing a
Stop
little
that,
throwing chain.
dickhead.
I'll come save you. I have 2 accounts.
Stop it. Get some help.
Alright.
Come here.
Wait, if I'm not moving, that means I'm on the other one.
Help.
Both of them.
Thanks.
Alright.
We still have 850 gold. So I need to get-
Blowing up the planet.
Go to nugs. Come here, Malone.
There are no more nugs.
No.
Die.
Oh, they.
I guess you're just destroying the wall, I guess.
Yeah,
wait,
'cause
is
we
that
don't
gold
want
there?
the wall.
No, I thought someone.
There's
Just
still
hurt
blacksmith.
Oh, throw it.
Oh yeah, I should
Thank you.
Yeah, there's 5 blacksmith.
Max, come back, there you go.
chest. Use it.
Okay.
Oh, hey, that actually is
Oh, yeah,
really
I'm
good
He's
here.
sparing my thing.
Still.
Stop.
Here, I want to pick you
That's
up.
harassment.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
harassment.
Spider,
Stop
Spider, come here,
Yeah,
come here. I'm gonna
fine.
throw you, Spider.
Up, I think.
Yeah, you can.
Spider,
Look at this.
Spider, stop! Stop!
Uh,
Your taxi has arrived!
What's cramping up?
I've got a better plan than I could do.
What's happening?
Krampus cramping? Krampus crumping. What if
Go in.
Krampus did a crump dance? Crumpus. Crumpus. Krampus does a little crumping.
You know, our guys are kind of up there just throwing people, right?
They're
Come
literally
here.
throwing. Literally throwing.
Hey, why'd you get off?
Wait, which Gobo's good?
None of them.
Hob.
Exploder or Hob?
Bad.
Exploder.
Wait,
Exploder.
Wait, I can play two.
I'm
I can play
preferring
two hobgoblins.
Yeah.
What's good for killing Max?
Prone cheese is funny.
Hobgoblins.
Right, an Exploder.
That means Hobgoblin, another one, that is the one which is block destruction, and then you have the other one.
Go to safety!
Can we get some furies on Shrine, please?
No,
Yeah, please, I kind of.
as in I'm trying, guys. Alright, but it's
Where'd it
hard to
go?
destroy these walls. They're very thick, just like
Just like your
Fuck
mom.
is my cat girl.
Just like
No.
Arthea.
What are you doing? Okay, there you go. Well, I mean, I can have cat girl ooh like sitting on my face like that.
Thanks.
Like I have.
Wait.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm sitting on your face.
Yeah.
Stop trying to take their damn.
Yeah, the other one.
Oh, what the fuck? Exploder's
No,
fun.
throw,
Throw you
throw.
guys all at once.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
oh yeah, no, you should be able to throw this.
Exploders. I know
I-
what
It's
trying
Exploders
to
right
throw.
click, right click. There you go. Yo, sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, you
I'm
threw
at
a bomb.
300. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine.
if you think Explorer's one, you clearly never dropped all 12 of your
Self. Goose.
turn around, or work the already wise sometimes. Alright. I'm making the secret pathway of the forbidden path.
Okay, now the second one's coming in.
Ubu has arrived!
No, I'm retreating.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're going in,
There's
boys.
still a raid somewhere.
There's literally nothing to kill.
Ah!
I say it's a kill,
Raid's
man.
on
Come here, Bones.
No.
Aw.
No cock, no balls, and probably no bitches.
Uber has arrived!
Oh, I can move two accounts at once with the fucking
How the
Yeah,
fuck
throw,
is he
throw
still
it,
alive?
throw it.
Reese, you're still alive.
Oh yeah.
I'm just a
I
good
was
mage.
definitely aiming for you there, Kirby.
I'm
They don't
leaving.
throw them anymore.
I'm a battle mage.
Wraith is still up there.
No, it's just more magic than I saw.
Wait, we're distracted.
There you go.
You need to go.
I do agree. I would like more magic. That is something that.
Well, although, like, I hope they design it well so I know half what it's called. See a
To be
fucking
fair, I'm
name
just
every
in
time.
support roles
Yeah.
now. I'm just like, I'm rebuilding the path as we speak.
I'm rebuilding as well.
Grand Rattler. I love the Grand Rattler. It rattles them. Quite grand.
Am I the only one using mortar?
I'm missing.
Oh no,
I'm
I'm using
trying.
mortar as well. That's how I'm getting the path back built.
Yeah.
I'm placing cobble down and then rebuilding.
How do you
we
do
still
it?
Have, do we still have normal mortar? No, we're out of normal mortar. All we have is just
I got more. I'll put it in chest.
I've got like a stack right now. Mortar.
Oh, flying gobo.
Bones, do you want a vantage
Ah!
point?
He's just AFK. He's sitting here doing nothing menacing.
Yeah,
There's a spider
looking to the right side.
Oh no, actually,
Off the right side.
Nice
I
power
thought
spell.
all the way through the top. It's amazing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, I went through the top.
Screw it. I'm gonna.
Don't tell me they
Oh.
dug all the way through.
they
I did. I did in fact dig all the way through.
Yeah, there's a hole here.
I plugged it up.
The way through the entire thing. Massive hole. All from me shooting my goo in there.
Hey, yo.
You're shooting my goo.
Hey yo.
Shoot your goo, my dude. Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
true.
Yeah, I love shooting the goo. Slime spider, favorite class.
Hey, just ignore the husk for a second. They're
Being able
just
to
gonna
super goo all over the
have a
place.
secret meeting. Just look
Max, help! I need a
their
prop.
eye.
I need you to kill them.
Thank you for Mr. Presidenting me, Mr. Skeleton.
Thingies.
So just
Oh, come on. I hate
wait,
that.
does Vel
Okay,
have-
Max.
But I think Vel has all the nuggets.
Okay, look at this. This is
All the
someone
nuggets
stand
are
on shrine.
inside.
Someone stand on shrine.
I do not. I
Look
used
at
it on
the.
first
Look at
try.
this.
All of the nuggets are already inside the thing.
Wait, you already used them?
Yeah, I both
first
do.
try.
Why?
You said
Because
to.
someone was about to die and I need to.
Pizza.
armor
Get on
them.
TF2.
Yeah, it's already gone.
Oh,
Pizza.
they're okay. Fair enough.
Okay, one of my accounts.
Oh!
For when someone actually preparing to die.
One of my accounts is a golem. The other one's a husk.
Yeah, I tried protecting what's his name. Oh, I forgot his name. Damn.
Good job.
Yeah, who cares?
Oh, he died, so it doesn't matter anymore. Ah, shit.
Yeah, I went up and hid in the ceiling.
Thank you for the Polish rags.
I think you tried to save. I don't fucking know.
Rusty
Check
Shackleton.
Oh, I went into the ceiling to hide, and then the goblin.
Maz, just die already.
No. Oh. Oh yeah, thanks. Alright, time to go back up.
Go towards the center.
Dude, Bones Malone is pretty cool. The infinite crossbow, and then the bomb. The little troll.
Oh.
Bomb. There. Infinite bomb.
Charging low. Splitter goblin.
I haven't played Floater Goblin in a while because for some reason no one is trying to figure out where the slime spider is. Like seriously, how are none of you getting suspicious of
Because
all
no
the
one cares, bro. Holy shit.
Like, come on. I'm shooting my sticky stuff all inside your hole.
Maybe we like the sticky stuff. Oh, come here. Damn it.
Nope.
Yo, double stun 2 times in a row. That's gonna be a power.
Rat.
What was that?
Rat's coming through center.
Oh wait, no, I thought you ruined me. I take that back.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I definitely ruined that you there. That's just a visual bug.
Absolutely empty.
Visual bug.
Thank you.
I can never
Absolute
ruin
trash.
that. It's the one mob I can't ruin dash.
Oh.
Make sure to wall the sides. So you don't get shot. Yeah. Good.
Oh. Uh-oh. Not good.
I'm unproccable. I'm a dark mage. Fuck.
Ooh.
You're proccable.
It's just rockable now.
I'm in need of assistance.
It's a 50% chance of being proccable.
It's either proccable or unproccable. 50%.
How is it fighting me on 2 different accounts?
Honestly, better than if it was one.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking as well. I'm so fucking useless.
8.
Where is everyone?
7.
Oh.
Yeah, they're up there.
Philippines.
Alright, never mind. I don't need it.
Make me a hero.
Oh.
Hey, I got it again! Is it on?
Oh, I'm fucked. I had no mana
Wait,
in
which
the
one is
first
it?
place.
Oh, I got it on both accounts. One on Cadril and one on.
There you go.
Hey, Bungus is
Okay, looks
Shaman again.
Oh, there's the Earth Shaman. That shit kills.
Yo, Earth Shaman. That shit slaps.
No, it's Cadril.
Get to like
Earth Shaman slaps.
Wait, what curse did we get, by the way?
Doom.
Oh,
Yeah, of course it is.
No
Oh.
mana.
Okay, let's go.
Don't proc me! No, please! No!
Oh. Alright, my mana's back to normal.
Ah!
Minecraft.
I use my consumables.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I'm taking that. That was good.
Spider links.
How much? Did you kill?
Died
hard,
to
bro.
me as well.
Rats.
Oh, he remembered.
Look how many kills I got.
I'm the only one who's doing it. I'm gonna die though soon.
You can
Very
check your
soon.
stats, but slash stats.
It doesn't say
Oh,
kills.
wait, Max
it only
died?
literally talks about monster
Yeah.
stuff.
If you if you buy the battle pass, it shows what's called the kill stat.
I
Nightfall
used a
battle.
lot of
pass.
mortar. That's something I'm gonna take.
Yo.
Earth.
Oh.
Are you, dude?
Whee! I'm gonna
Okay,
Hold
die.
on.
that's a
I can
fun.
get
That's a
shackled
fun
in
one.
the
We're good.
air.
Yeah, you can get shackled.
Why the
in
fuck
there.
did Arcane make impacts the most infuriating mob to play?
Asmin White
Because
has
he
found
nerfed
out.
Hobgoblin.
Asmin White found out
Really?
the
Is there
reason
just a
that Shackle
quota
Shot
he's
works
trying to
as it is,
fulfill?
it's literally just recycled code from Piranha's Roll. Yeah, it's literally just recycled code from Piranha's Roll. Just recycled, works slightly differently.
Oh.
How
Uh-oh.
bad.
Wait, kill Vel before. Oh.
Go. Oh. We didn't kill Val before, but you know.
You
Alright,
guys
kill Vel
like
before
the
Cow dies.
defenses?
Yes,
Yeah,
Defense
kill
is
Val.
good.
it's
Kill
very
Val.
nice holding that proc call.
The top's really
Target
nice.
cow. Not cow.
No,
Target Val.
target Vel. Target Vel.
Target Val. Target Vel.
Oh, why me?
Not
Target
capture
Vel.
the shrine. Murder time.
Do not capture the shrine. Target Vel.
No.
Okay.
Don't
Get
stop.
over
No
here,
cap.
boy.
No cap. No cap, boys. No cap.
No cap on the stack.
No cap.
Keep it
On the stack. On the stack. On the
My
stack.
fingies, they
playing
hurt.
2 accounts. It's a fun try, but it's not optimal. So.
On a Minecraft.
Better than
stack.
VR because you're actually.
Oh yeah, I can actually fucking do it. Yeah.
One account out of one eye. And,
Bro, why is Vel calling Cow?
Half. Straight on tap.
I will stay with Cal.
No!
No.
And there was one.
Grr.
Alright, just cap
What?
it with Vel.
Just cap.
No. I
Yes
refuse.
cap. We do a little bit of yes cap.
Oh, they have what's called cleave. I don't like that.
Cleavage.
Yeah.
Vel cleavage?
Isn't Vel like. Wait, how the fuck Vel? Vel's like.
Oh, they're bleeding. They are bleeding.
Bleeding Blinson.
Dead.
Yeah.
Poisoned by
I'm
Hobgoblin.
to walk up
Fortnite
slowly.
dance. Fortnite dance.
Yo,
GG.
Hobgoblin could poison that.
Owie, my fingers, they burn.
Oof, ouch, owie.
Same.
Oof, ouch.
Yeah, this is why I don't like playing Vel. I get caught.
Okay, the question is, do we want a hero?
I don't. I kind of
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
gonna
play
have
either
to
what's
beat-
called
I'm gonna have to
So-
go.
Monster Hunter, Eat Food, or TF2.
Yo, DvZ.
Team Defense Fort
Eat
2.
food. Or touch
even
grass.
even if I use my
Let's
Right,
play
I'm
Team
gonna go
Defense
now,
Fort
guys.
2.
See ya.
Bye, bro.
See ya.
I'm getting
I'm gonna
off
go as well.
too.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Man, you guys are crazy.
You want to play more? What the fuck?
Yeah. Who doesn't want to play more Nightfall?
Hello, Dan.
I wanna play more, yeah.
What? Do you have a life outside of playing
The
the
best game in
Nightfall?
existence, dude. I love
Yeah.
Nightfall.
No.
The Nightfall life.
Anyone who has a life outside playing Nightfall, I don't think they exist.
Yeah, they're lying. There's two type of people in this world: people who love Nightfall and liars.
Yeah.
Even the people who don't know what it
I love
is.
Nightfall.
Man,
They're
I could have
liars.
actually had Velvetine today. Fuck.
I love Nightfall.
Well, you have a
All
birthday
that.
pass.
So I can talk now because
Yeah,
VC
but
is
it's-
small enough, right?
True, true.
Yeah, you
true.
can
Why
talk
not go
now.
in Quiet Corner then, Dan?
Nah, I ain't no little bitch.
You know,
Look,
bitch
you
boy.
muted.
Baby back bitch.
Nah, bro, gotta have the double life, mutant VC, and then when everyone leaves, I just start talking. Therefore, no one knows who I am.
Indeed.
Well, we got 5 people. That's like a good number.
Change that.
Alright, we got
You got
4
4
That's
people,
proof I
it's
went-
still
I went- It's all
manageable.
on 4K.
Nightfall
We
effect.
got 3
Getting on-
people. That's still enough to where I feel
TF2.
like
Hopping on TF2.
Getting on
I
Overcast.
hit the button.
Oh, Overcast?
Just
Bruh.
kidding. I'm good TF2. Actually, no, I want to relax. Too much
Grass.
Nightfall. Sure.
Relax.
Yeah.
On my
Rest.
Minecraft server.
Hell
This
no.
man uses us because his D&D section
But to
was
relax, you have to go
canceled.
into the chillax.
And then he
room.
left.
Yeah,
these
dude,
shit
we're his
canceled.
afterthought, dude. I'm Kirby's afterthought. This
Because,
is sad.
Arcane's moving. He had to leave.
He's doing a house swap.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's been moving for like the past month. What the fuck?
No.
I mean, moving
Month?
takes a long time.
Moving speedrun.
He's been at it for like a whole month
Oh,
at this point.
What I changed? I changed.
I think
the
he was
map.
looking for a house or like an apartment. And now
Wait, is he
found one.
actually moving now, or is he? I don't know.
I think he's moving now because he had to leave. Well, he had to he couldn't attend the campaign, and he always fucking attends every day.
Okay, Matt. It's still sand.
With your skeleton?
No, send it to the other account so I can
Okay.
so I can download it and then send it to my friends.
True. Okay.
I gotta repost them. It's still sand.
I'll just resend all of them. It's still sand.
It is
It'd be delicious.
Yeah.
I miss Arcane. Ever since Arcane was mad at me, he stopped playing Nightfall.
When was that? What the fuck?
3 months ago, he's mad at me still.
For what?
Yeah, a lot of things.
Did you
For
play
everything.
Was it for the paragraph that you wrote?
No, that's irrelevant.
That's
Yeah, that's what I
irrelevant.
thought. Like, that's nothing. And what you said is, like, kind of true.
Kinda. Alright.
I don't remember it. Look, I don't remember the paragraph.
I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna take that paragraph, use it as my speech for Saturday.
Oh, Matt. That's gonna be your 30-minute speech.
That's gonna be my 30-minute speech. I'm gonna make it longer.
It's about Nightfall mods. Oh no.
Well, it would be something that you're passionate about.
I'm not.
Yeah,
passionate
he
about
loves
Nightfall.
Nightfall.
No,
Kirby
but
Yeah,
like,
he loves
unironically,
Nightfall.
You could
No, I
just talk
don't.
about these kind of things. Just
Why
Don't-
though? That's I'm trying to get bitches, not repel them.
no,
Well,
you
I do
show
that
you
normally.
You have the guts to talk about stuff that's personal to you.
Can you hear
Yeah.
this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It sounds like a music box.
sounds like my
It
anime
is.
opening.
It's Demon Slayer opening.
Well, I guess Kirby didn't like Demon
Oh, he
Slayer.
didn't like it.
Yeah, I also don't like Demon Slayer. Pretty
Demon Slayer.
lame anime. You know, the sword fights aren't historically accurate.
Oh my god.
Got me in the first half.
Okay, no. But actually, though, it does bother me how, like, in, like, the first part, he's, like, told, hey, be super careful with your sword. If you break it, I'm gonna kill you. And then he goes and just starts stabbing it into the dirt, like, no problem, stupid stuff like that would clearly
Actually
break it.
breaks it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it sounds like
Dear
you're the
God,
same
he
person
actually
when they're like,
break it
this is
3
accurate to
times?
ancient Japan. So here's this giant enemy crab.
And honestly, maybe it's not the guy's fault for breaking the sword. Maybe it's their fault for making a weak sword.
Yeah?
Yeah, what didn't you tell us what the problem was with katanas again? Was it something about the metal? It's too carbon.
Yeah, no, the problem was that most Japanese blacksmiths kind of sucked because they were told, make as many swords as possible, and there was, like, only a handful of actual proper Japanese swordsmiths who knew how to make, like, quality metal.
So basically,
Any
they're
Japanese
the IKEA
swordsmiths in the
sword.
chat?
Yeah.
IKEA sword.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah, it's an IKEA sword, the katana.
Oh no.
But I mean, you know, like I said, the good thing about katana is that it is by far the easiest sword to use. You know, the fact that, like, it's got the curve makes edge alignment super easy.
Yeah,
No.
and also it's like it's a sword. It's so simple, even like it's so simple, and you don't really need that much training for it.
Yeah.
Like
Literally,
that's the
you
thing with
can hand anyone
swords.
one.
If it looks simple enough, they're like, this is pointy end, this is sharp end. Okay, hit that to person. Like you're not gonna be using it the most efficiently. You're probably gonna break it, but you have a weapon.
Well, see, here's the thing, actually. If you're using a
Okay,
sword and you have no training, you actually might not even be
I
able to
don't
do
care
that. Because, like,
conversation.
practicing with edge alignment is very difficult. You know? Like, you would be surprised how difficult it is to, like, cleanly line up the, like, pointy part of the blade while doing, like, a
It's
horizontal.
not hard. You just yell out louder. Whoever yells out louder wins the sword fight. Trust me, I've watched enough anime. I know this is true. If you yell loud, you win.
Actually, is it meant to be a psychological thing that you're doing that to try and fear them, to instill fear in your enemy?
Actually, there is
Yeah, but
a
if you like
best,
swinging a heavy ass sword around, I don't think you'd be wanting to yell like that.
Well, no, actually, I don't know if this is true at all, but when I was like 7 years old taking like martial arts classes, they did say that like doing like grunts and stuff like that like is actually useful when you're doing attacks because like it actually helps like
Scientists have
it helps
discovered
with
a
like
human being who gets
distributing
absolutely
oxygen
no
into
issues.
your lungs.
We're talking zero hoes in the DMs.
I will have to say that
Hey, what?
you have to remember that
What the hell?
has a sword collection.
Horse shit trap music.
Shit that leaves, smoke that blood.
What the fuck are you listening to? Fucking zero hose. You're one to talk.
Have you met Callie?
You literally started this demon
No,
slayer sword.
You haven't met
I've
Callie?
met
You should meet him because he has like a sword collection.
Ah, that's pretty cool. Does he know how to use a sword?
I believe he does.
Oh
That's
shit!
pretty cool. So like, if hypothetically,
If you got a
he
sword
lives.
with Callie, I would pay good money to see it.
Yeah, everyone would.
Yeah, that because it would be two people who actually know what they're doing.
Yo, I can't wait to fight someone. This is gonna be amazing.
Can't wait to fight.
Yo, you versus Callie, epic sword battles of history.
What's your opinion on rapier? On the rapier, I like it because it's pointy and it's stab.
Well, my opinion on rapier is
And
that
also in
like,
Tinker's
I
Country, they
mean,
were stupid broken.
well, okay. Here's the thing with rapier that it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like just like a spear, but like kind of a little bit more boring. I don't know. It's like there's not really massive advantages to having a rapier.
He
Like,
rapes people.
because you already with like stuff like longswords they're primarily
Wait,
thrusting weapons. So like, I don't know. Like I don't have a lot of training when it comes to rapier, so like maybe it's just that. But like, I don't know. Rapier, it's just kind of like it's a sword. I don't know. It doesn't really have any distinguishing qualities that I find particularly notable. I mean, the crossguard to it. Well, technically, I think it's called something different for a rapier, but like handguard. The handguard is actually a very interesting piece of sword technology. I don't know what to actually call it, but like the way that functions and like the neat stuff you could do with that is interesting and all. But like personally, at least, I think that just a traditional crossguard is just easier to do stuff with. When it comes to trying to do like parries, grapples, all that, particularly grapples, because being able to normally when you're like doing sword fight, landing a sword into your crossguards, that way you could then like parry off to the side depending on like where your thing is, and like leading into grapples and stuff like that, or being able to like grab the sword from there and stuff like that. That is also a weakness, because if your opponent is able to get into certain positions and like grab the sword from the crossguard, it is actually a very strong grip, which is a thing that rapiers don't have to deal with, which is pretty neat for them. Though also, if you're that close to someone who has a rapier, they probably have other problems, as in rapier pointy stick. They're trying to get as far away as possible. Like, yeah, they're not going to be disarmed, but they're also not going to be fighting back. So I mean, yeah. Actually, one thing that I do have to say about rapiers is that competitive fencing, kind of stupid, because for competitive fencing, they have this really stupid thing where you have to stay like in line, and you can't just sidestep. Yeah, it's really dumb. Because like,
okay, imagine fencing, instead of them doing it on a line, they did it on a circle.
yeah, well, I mean, that's what. Well, actually, normally you do like a square arena, from what I've done personally. Because circle is just like stupid. Why would you try and like
it's just
stick
a line,
to
but now it's just exacerbated the problem.
Yeah, well, it's just like, So the circle is just kind of pointless, and like, where do you see circle? Yeah, big arenas are always better, because it gives people more opportunities to position themselves better. Though, to be fair, you don't want an arena that's too big, because like the intrigue of playing aggressively with a weapon and trying to like back someone into a corner is something I've done quite a few times. And like getting pressure onto someone like that to where they're like up against the wall and they just can't defend themselves because they can't like, you know, maneuver anymore. Their footwork gets all jinked up because they're up against the wall and they're trying to move back, but then they can't because they're not keeping spatial awareness and stuff like that, you know. But I'm a very aggressive person when it comes to fighting. I am like entirely speed, and you know that is it. You know, I heard one time that like speed was the best factor when it comes to winning a fight, and I was like, yo, let's run with that. And I just invested everything into learning how to become as fast of a fighter as possible, and it's been working pretty well. You know, my workout routine has been just practice fighting with like 30-pound weights on each arm. So like, you know, if I'm actually just using like, you know, sword or a dagger, you know, like those things only weigh like freaking 5 pounds at absolute most. So like imagining going from like 30 down to like 5 even, like man, I'd be able to move so fast. And like the 5-pound things are like two-handed, so actually that's like 60 down to 5. Like man, I'd be able to swing a sword so fast. I haven't been able to fight people recently because like my main fighting thing is that I had a really cool teacher in high school who had an underground fight club.
Like underground physically, or underground as in it's not illegal?
Well, they made us sign a waiver saying that we weren't allowed to press any charges if we did break like 17 bones.
What if you broke 16?
But after the first year of doing it, which was my freshman year, they legitimately stopped making it an official club, and it was just like, hey, come here after school to this location, and we're gonna do some fighting. And it was super tight, because I just got to fight people a bunch, and I got really good. You know, I was like strongest person there, you know, in terms of like speed, obviously. You know, there was like only one person who like consistently like, you know, was a challenge to me, and they definitely did outmatch me. And they had like their whole thing is that they were,
You had character
yeah,
development?
well no, they weren't a rival. You know, my main like, you know, the main guy I was with most of the time, called him Red Shirt Senpai because he wore the exact same outfit every day
He was
in
a red
rotation.
shirt.
Yeah, it was a red shirt. And
Red
he
coat?
was like he was some Chinese man, I think. And I called him Red Shirt Senpai because he was a year above me as well. So yeah. Also, it made him really angry when I called him that.
Also, the thing is that red shirts are in like fiction are considered disposable people. So indirectly, you
Yeah.
call them disposable.
Well, okay, he wore the red shirt every single day.
Yeah,
You
he's
know,
probably not familiar with the trope from Star Trek or whatever.
I don't know.
Okay, but did he wear a green hat?
No, he didn't wear any hat. He wore like some light tannish brown pants, and
You guys
yeah,
know
that
about
was
green
it
hats?
every day.
No.
You don't know about the green hat?
No, I don't.
He doesn't know.
I lack.
He lacks critical information.
It's in China. If you wear a green hat, that means you're like a cuck.
So it's just the
Actually.
hey, I'm a jerk sign?
Yeah. No,
The
it's,
thing-
hey, you're
yeah.
a cuck. You're a cuckold.
The
Like
whole
a
thing with
literal
that guy is
cuckold.
that everyone in the
Yeah, I'm
club
gonna start
just
wearing green hats. I mean, what?
Yep.
everyone in the club just agreed that that guy was really fun to beat up. So like everyone tried to get paired with him because he was so fun to beat up.
Okay.
He wasn't like bad or anything. He was actually like pretty good. I think that was the problem, is that he was good enough to where he was satisfying to fight, but not good enough to where like, you know, if you played, you know, well, you'd be able to like, you know, beat him consistently. You know,
Wait, what are you talking about?
the underground fighting club that a teacher ran in high school.
The fuck?
That guy had the guy I met there. It
What type
was a
of
good
high school
time.
you guys you went to? What the hell?
Well, it is also the same high school where student pooped in the middle of a stairwell.
Yep, that sounds like the hood high school.
Yeah, well, you see, that's the thing, is that it's not even like that hoodish, you know? Like, I mean, it's like No, it's not like particularly nice. It's like just kind of average, you know. Like we're in Illinois, and like we're like fairly close to Chicago, not like city, but like we're close to it, to where it's not like inconvenient to go. And, like I don't know, it's like that we just have a lot of stories. Oh yeah, there was also a thing of the school we went to. They they kept adding on to the school, but they didn't plan out the school from the start. So the school has literally zero windows across the entire thing.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, well, actually, no. There was two places with windows. The front entrance, because the entire like front of the building was a window, and there was one specific hallway that didn't even have any classrooms in it, and you would only pass by if you like had an English class that led directly into like gym, or your last class was English. Uh,
So the English people, the people who are taking English got to see the sunlight.
no, but no, they didn't actually get to see the sunlight because the only thing that was in that hallway was a staircase down, and directly beneath that, the only thing that was there was like the gym, because gyms are big. So like that was just it. Is that like those were the only times you'd see it. Uh, or technically, if you went up to the third floor. Oh yeah. Also, we had two third floors. Like that's how poorly planned the building was. Is that they put a third floor on the building, and then they were like, okay, we need another floor, and we don't have the budget to connect it to this other floor, so we're just gonna add a second third floor. So like there would be times where kids would straight up just like they'd go to the third floor looking for a class, and the teacher would have to like come to them and be like, no, no, you're not on the third floor. You're on the third floor.
No, no, you should have labeled it as like the western part or the northern part.
No, the thing is that like they were like diagonal, so like they kind of like wrapped around each other somewhat, in certain places.
I want to see the floor plan for this place because that just sounds.
Well, the thing is that there probably isn't a singular floor plan because they just kept adding on to the building. It's not like it's one building. It's like six buildings that just got stacked into one building. You know? Like eventually they just built a whole other two schools because they couldn't keep adding on to that one school.
So it's
Uh,
like a small game, but they just keep putting DLC on it.
yeah, basically. Uh, uh Yeah, and then they built the two other schools, and then we had the Great Divide of Drugs, where I went to the weed school, and then you also had the heroin school, and the third school, which no one knew what drug they did, but it was probably one of them. Probably had just like pure alcohol. No one like knew or cared though, because that was the school that no one talked about. But there was a third one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Hmm.
I could have more sword topics to talk about, but I don't have that many sword topics that go off the top of my head.
Do you know that?
I feel like sword topics are the most interesting thing I talk about.
You know that there's some guy on like on like Lucas, not Lucas Arts, I think. Is Lucas Arts still a company? Whatever. The people who do Star Wars, I think it's like Lucasfilm. You know,
Mhm.
there's some guy at their staff who made a sword fighting style for the lightsabers, but because like the entire part, because unlike like most blades, I guess it's a blade if you think about it. It's there's
Yeah.
like not that much weight. Does lasers have weight? I don't know, but so it means it's like
No. Yeah, lightsabers they don't have weight.
I mean,
They're
well,
so it's
weightless.
technically the
kind of like
handle has
fighting
it.
with like
Yeah.
sticks.
The handle is off.
It's kind of like fighting with like a big stick. I forget what those
Yeah,
are actually
like
called.
the dark saber is the only one that actually is heavy because it's not a full laser. It's an actual sword.
I just know there's like a style and it's filled with like a bunch of like it kind of reminds me of how like nunchucks work.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's a weird fighting fight style. I don't.
I'm looking up lightsaber fighting styles. There
I
are.
know there is like
I
stuff
remember,
like
seven
I
about
remember seeing this on MythBusters.
There are 7 lightsaber styles, fighting styles.
Though speaking of which, have you any of you seen the like real life lightsaber that got made?
I remember seeing a real
No.
life crossbow from the real life Half-Life 2 crossbow getting made. That was fun. Seeing someone heat up
Yeah.
a bolt.
And someone straight up just made like a plasma sword, and it just like cuts through metal. I mean, it's not very effective, and it needs to be plugged into like a massive thing, but technically it does function as a sword.
Does it have a crystal in it? Kyber?
No. No.
Does it have?
What did you have?
It's a giant beam of like freaking plasma fire that just cuts through things. I mean, what more do you want?
So it's just a fancy arc welder.
When you really get down to it, kind of. But like, big. I don't know, that was pretty neat to see. Well, actually, nunchucks, that's the thing I could talk about. And how stupid nunchucks are, but also not stupid. So basically, nunchucks. What is everyone's opinion on nunchucks currently?
Kind of, they look silly.
They're a pretty cool attachment to the Wii controller.
I see. Well, let me tell you all the reasons that nunchucks are both like really viable, but not viable at all. So let's start with the easy thing of why they're not viable. So basically, you've got a weapon that has no advantages, other than like, being exotic, that has, in terms of like power though, no advantages over just like a club, and it requires like 20 times the amount of training, and is also incredibly, easy to break because, it's a chain, and, chains are not very durable in the sense of fighting. So if it breaks, okay, you got a bunch of training for a weapon that you can't transfer into any other thing, because a flail weapon is not like something you're going to be able to find readily available, versus like a dagger, which no matter where you are in a war, you're going to be able to find a guy with a dagger. Doesn't matter what time period, you're going to be able to find a guy with a dagger, unless we're talking like prehistoric era. In that case, you find a guy with a stick, and even then, nunchuck versus stick, anyone could use a stick.
Yeah, the stick has
And if
more
they're more
range.
trained, yeah, actually, that's not true. A stick and a nunchuck would have equal range. And technically, I would say debatably the nunchuck has more range in a like figurative sense, more so, because if you see someone who is holding a nunchuck, you can't really judge distance based off of just looking at the weapon.
You can only judge
because
distance when you get slapped in the face.
Well, it's more so like, okay, if you roll up a nunchuck, because normally it's not going to be like extended out all the way, you're not going to be able to tell where the actual threat range is. You just kind of have to like assume. And because of that, that's actually, like I said, big strength is that it's kind of unpredictable. If you don't know how to fight something, that's a very big advantage to whoever you're fighting. That's why people who are left-handed just always have like an advantage in fights normally, because, most people are practice versus fighting people who are right-handed. So even when a left-handed person fights someone who's left-handed, they also are at a disadvantage because they're so used to fighting people who are right-handed.
Oh,
Wait,
that's why you get angry
wait.
at
So
me
are you
using
telling me
left-handed view model.
So I actually do have a combat advantage with swords?
Well, kinda.
Because I'm lefty.
Yeah, but also, to be fair, for you to be able to get to the point where you could utilize that as an advantage, it takes you a lot longer, because you fighting from that disadvantage, because it is a disadvantage for you at the start. So you have to actually break out of that disadvantage state before you could actually get anything out of it. So it's more so you've got lower base stats but higher growths.
So you're saying it's the perfect investment.
Sure. Yeah. Uh, Here's an interesting thing: is that clothing used to be made a lot thicker, so that way it could reduce chance of death from dagger strikes.
Is it true that kunais were like it was a gardening tool and then they just started using it to dig holes in
Well,
people?
No, it wasn't really a gardening tool. It was just like a shovel, period. It wasn't really necessarily for gardening. And even then, it was never used as a weapon, just period.
That's just a myth.
Yeah. The closest thing to a quote unquote kunai would be, and I can understand why people would think, that make that mistake. Let's turn on camera real quick. Oh man, I gotta flip it. You got like this thing, which untrained person kind of looks like a kunai, but is functionally quite different. Because big thing with kunai is that, well, obviously they're a lot bulkier around the head, and they don't have as long of a head. They're a lot wider because more of a shovel, less of a knife, and also they don't have like the very distinctive edge of a throwing knife. By the way, this is throwing knife. I keep it under my desk because you never know in case someone just comes through the door and you need to throw a knife at them. I should probably keep an actual non-throwing knife here.
Do you have a dartboard or you can throw it at?
No.
No.
Not in this room at least. I do have a target, but I'd have to pull it out, and I'd have to and also I only have the one down here. I got the other two in my room because if I'm asleep, I'd want double the amount of daggers because I get the reaction time is a little bit less there. I make sure to tactically ration out all of my weapons throughout the entirety of my house. So that way.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, no matter where someone attacks from, I'll always have a weapon available.
So the home intruders are the ones that are gonna be running from you because you know what you're doing.
Yes.
You have the throwing knife. They have something.
Well, I mean, actually, most people who do break-ins to houses are expecting to not have people be aware of their presence at any point, so they don't actually come with a weapon most of the time.
If we're following movie logic,
also,
every single one of them has a handgun.
well, see, here's the thing. Even then, I have the perfect out to that called Two Small Dogs. One of which is very barky. The other of which is
In movie
super
logic,
barky.
dogs always bark at things that are evil. They never bark at
Yeah.
things that are good. They always bark at evil things. So
Yeah, that's
if you're in a movie, you're the one who's gonna win the fight. It's gonna be a scene, and they're gonna slow mo on the throwing knife, and yeah, you're gonna win. In movie land.
No, literally, it's dog starts barking. I reach under the desk, pull out the knife, walk out. It was nice meeting you, but it's even nicer meeting
Yeah,
me.
if you don't make a cheesy one-liner, you obviously will lose.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna say the high bear thing though. God. I'm gonna use that line sometime, and people are gonna think I'm cool, and then I came up with it myself. But no, I just stole it.
Stolen.
Yeah. But it is a good line.
Am I the only one who has questions about things that you use to stab?
Well, what types of questions about things that people use to stab? Or do you mean me specifically used to stab?
I'm asking if Dan and Maz have any questions for you.
No.
No.
So, wait a minute. If you can use the hilt of the sword to crack someone's skull in.
Pommel strike.
Yeah.
I love pommel.
Does that mean that that it's not that unfeasible that someone could have made a multi? You know the Minecraft mods where it's just a multi-tool where it has all of the tools. Is that?
I mean, oh yeah, the Paxel.
Paxil or
Like,
the
if-
AMAIOT?
I mean, like, if you're saying, could someone have just put like a mace head at the back of a sword and called that like a double weapon thing? I mean, technically yes, but also like pommels were generally quite large and were already able to do that by themselves. So like, I wouldn't really give much of an advantage that isn't already there, other than just adding a bunch of weight. Which already the balance point for swords is very precise and needs to be very well, not very exact, but quite exact for it to be functional. I mean, generally you just want it as low as possible, but there is a few rare cases where having it too low could actually be a problem. 'Cause you do technically get a little bit more power if it's like certain places versus others. Because technically the big thing is that you just want it past your hands, but like as close to your hands as possible. Because the way that physics works is that the balance point is basically the point of rotation. So since your hands are as close to that point as possible, the rotation they do is then maximized when point of balance is closer to them. And obviously this problem is if sword is very like bottom heavy and it actually is like in your hand where the point of balance is, then you're expending a lot more energy to swing the sword. And you're not getting the full benefit of that, speed from, having the balance be done perfectly. Swords are like actually very, very tough when it comes to just how advanced of technology they actually are. Like they seem very simple, but like there's a lot of complexities to the actual construction of a sword, other than just making a sharp metal object.
Yeah. I know it seems like you're a person who's who's an aficionado in sword and other sword-like things, but what about like the other half of it, the whole like shield, like bucklers and like teardrop shields?
Well, okay, here's the thing with shields is that a shield isn't actually like a thing that you would really use. A shield is more so just like an addition to whatever weapon you're holding. If you're fighting with a shield, you're not going to be thinking shield, sword. You're going to be thinking, okay, so when I swing my sword, I want to be holding my shield up against my hand, so that way I'm preventing, attacks from the side against my arm and stuff like that, and keeping my chest still as hidden as possible and stuff like that. Because, like in games and stuff a lot, what you'll see is that, okay, you swing the sword and you like straight up, sometimes you'll see the arm go like all the way 180 degrees backwards. But like if you're using a shield, you're actually keeping your arms like as close together as possible, unless you're using a shield and an axe, which is actually the most common combination. Generally, when you see shield users, at least when it comes to like individual one-on-one type fights, when it comes to like larger things, I mean, obviously you have the Spartan and like Viking chain shield techniques, but even then, Vikings were axe people. But that was also because they were a lot more one-on-one type rating thing, because they were just like, oh, go in there and do as much as you want, because Vikings were actually mostly just pirates.
Yep.
But the whole thing is that if you got a shield and an axe, you got a lot of stuff you could do. Well, actually, it's a very interesting matchup of just mono shield axe versus shield axe, because the ability to hook a shield, that's something I didn't mention earlier when I was talking about the differences between a like woodcutting axe versus a fighting axe.
Oh
Is that
yeah, you can use like that's why they have the tomahawks where they have like that kind of indent in the blade.
Yeah, that's that way you could like parry around, because like if you like get that around someone's like shield or sword or something like that and you just hug, like you have control over their like basically entire arm, and that makes them very vulnerable. And especially if you have a shield to combo with that, a lot of openings. In terms of buckler specifically, because you did also mention that, I basically know nothing about buckler, because it's just kind of like the same thing, but it's just like small. It's
just the center of
it's
the shield
kind of
minus
like
the
small field.
minus the shield part.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like I feel like it's always like seen as such like like massively different, but like it's just kind of like shield, but like light.
It's just the hand guard. It's just the buckler part of like most shields.
Yeah.
It's just
Like-
it's just the hand guard. which I think
Like one of the things that you gotta consider is that armor was really expensive. So like, sometimes stuff that like really shouldn't be classified as things are because just like it was just like a piece of something that should have just been classified as armor. You know?
yeah, like
Like
thickened clothes, as you said earlier.
yeah. It's like it's the same thing. Like there was no such thing as like hide armor even really. Like technically they did have like some extent of that, but like wasn't really like prominently used anywhere. If you were trying to like frontline and fight, which the majority of people were, you know, you'd have a much sturdier armor. Like even something like what samurai did and like the way they constructed armor, you know, still not even would be classified as being like some type of like hide or anything. Like, because I'm pretty sure they did stuff like with like bamboo and all that, which actually technically is wooden armor. Now that I think about it, at least I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm not the most knowledgeable about samurai armor, other than the fact that it was really bad. Uh, Not because of any skill issues, just because they didn't have the resources to make good armor. Because, like I said, armor very expensive and difficult to do. And Japan never really reached a point where they could make any like viable armor.
Until that was until the Dutch showed up, right?
I
They were
mean,
the first
even
ones
then.
who got to went to the island like, hey, we have clocks and guns and religion.
Well, even then, once like guns started coming out, I mean, well, okay, there was two things of like guns coming out. There was like, okay, early guns where plate mail defended against them, and actually the way they tested a lot of like early plate mail or like late plate mail, not early plate mail, late plate mail was that they would actually just take like a flintlock and just shoot at it a couple of times. And it was actually seen as like a thing of pride if your armor had dents in the front of the chest plate, because that was like, oh, that's a bullet hole or a bullet like test. Okay, that guy's straight up just immune to our, like demon shot fire things. Actually, that's a really funny thing. When guns were first discovered, the way they thought they worked was that there was little demons that just guided the bullets into people.
Yeah, isn't that part of like the whole thing with how they called sulfur brimstone potentially?
Yes, yes.
I would imagine that's tied into it, like the
Yeah,
whole
no,
overlooking
and
the biblical.
also, no, here's something really funny. The reason that they did lead bullets was because lead is considered to be like a very impure metal. Because when they were testing guns, they were like, okay, we have this like pure, solid black lead bullet, and then we have this holy silver bullet with like a cross engraved into it. And because that one's like lighter and like it's got like engravings onto it, so it doesn't have as good of wind resistance, obviously it shot a lot worse. They were like shoot them both, and lead one shot better, and they're like, we knew it. The demons, they're guiding these bullets. They have the power. We have the power of demons on us.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun thinking about that because that's the same exact mistake we made with like beer and alcohol. We didn't understand that the boiling part is what made it clear, and we just did the whole distilling process because it includes boiling.
Yeah.
I like that. Just knowing that it's very interesting how much effect religion has had in the world. Like, I'd imagine that probably also ties into like, oh, that's the silver bullet, or does that tie into like mythology? Silver bullet, silver being a holy metal.
Well, no, silver was just always seen as being like a holy metal for various reasons. Uh, Though actually, it is interesting to note that like vampires and werewolves and witches and all that were actually made as a military thing to keep people inside at night during like some war thing. I don't remember the exact specifics, but like reason we have to deal with furries is because of a war.
The reason
War
to deal with
created
furries
furry.
is because of a war.
Yeah,
I heard furries.
yeah. Well, because yeah, that werewolf is the original furry, right?
Yeah, I guess lycanthropy could be counted as that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think that like
Also, there's the
original.
metaphorical part of like werewolves and vampires. Like, I think vampires are traditionally meant to be like a fear of like high society, and werewolves are meant to be like of primal nature before we had, you know, society itself. So I think it's if you
Yeah,
combine both of those,
I
kind
don't
of like
know.
a monster mythos. It's meant to like advocate, mediation. I think.
No.
It's probably something. Yeah, you probably read read one of like Hobbes's or like Voltaire's works. It probably mentioned something like that about society classes. I don't know. It also probably be in Karl Marx's works. I'm curious. I think there is a link somewhere between philosophies and like.
Welcome back,
Welcome back, Jo Crystal.
Thank you.
What is a Jo Crystal?
You should
He doesn't
look it
know.
up. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm asking.
You
Don't
lack
fucking
critical
tell me.
information.
I'm more interested in Geo
Don't
crystals.
tell me Jo is Jador.
Was it also that was it just a
Jade
side
or
fact that lead
crystal?
is poisonous and that just made any gunshot wounds fatal if you survived?
I mean, I don't even think that's really a thing, cause like
Because they still didn't really understand that lead, because it was like plumbum, like it's like
I
PB.
mean,
That has to do with like the
gen-
Latin root of plumbing.
generally when like people when people get shot, they're kind of just killed, or the wound just gets infected because bullet holes are bullet holes and they infect easily.
It's just a bonus that lead is not good for your body.
I mean, I don't even know how much a lead bullet even matters, because like when it comes to like lead being poisonous to the body, I don't like bullets generally moving fast. I don't even think that it really would get into your bloodstream at all.
It's meant to be like
Because
less
it
than
needs
a
to like
part per
actually
million,
like
I think.
tip off and like get into your blood, right? Like how's it even? It's not really getting into your blood. Unless it gets like lodged inside of you, which I mean, yeah, bullets getting lodged inside of someone, what could cause. But also, if there's a bullet lodged inside of your body and it's not getting taken out, then you're dying from that.
I am in your blood. I am in your blood.
I'm in your balls. I'm in your
Let
balls.
be like. Let be like.
Like there's
I'm in your
actually
blood.
like there's actually like real like current day like rules about like what types of guns could be used, because like we got to make sure the bullets don't get lodged in people's skulls, because that would be like terrible.
Yeah, no
We
napalm, because we
bullets
can't have people scarring everywhere.
Yeah, but
During
if we
the
just
Geneva
have
Conventions.
if we just have a gun that blasts straight through their head and the bullet
the
doesn't get lodged inside, that's fine.
Geneva suggestions.
Okay, so if we just simply made the gun so lethal that it just kills them.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, if the gun's lethal enough to just like shoot through their skull and just kill them instantly, that's fine.
If it makes them have a slow death, then that's not fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, something I find very interesting is that for like a very long time throughout like basically all of history, people used to just go out to watch wars.
Oh yeah, I've never hearing about this for like the first battle, like the American Civil War.
Yeah.
Like they were just like, oh, this is gonna be easy. Like they just get picnic and just watching.
No, that's not really what it was. It was just that throughout all of history, because guns weren't as prevalent until around that time, because that was around the time that they actually stopped happening, was like that was the end of it generally. But like it was just like, oh, okay, like what? Oh, a random arrow's gonna come by and hit me? No, they're shooting at the actual, if we just go 90 degrees from where the fight's happening, we just camp out there and just watch the fight, because what? They're just hitting each other with spears. We just get to watch.
It's just what you guys been talking about.
Oh my.
Pretty much.
Oh, actually, here's one really fun thing. I think it was Spartans at least. Basically, Spartans had a weird social thing where you were seen as being gay if you weren't gay.
So true.
So basically, they were like, oh my god, they were kind of like you could say they're the original, like, that's so gay, stop being gay or whatever. Like they're using it as
No, like straight up,
That's so gay, dude.
if you hung out with a woman, you were seen as being like feminine and weak. So like straight up, you're just like, oh, you got to sleep with the guy.
So they were like gay. They were like homosexuality woo.
Yeah, no, like straight up, like one of like the biggest problems with their society was that just straight up, no one was having babies. They just started laughing because everyone was being shamed.
No heterosexuals?
Because for people to like be straight, they had to like go out in the middle of the night and like go.
You have to secretly be straight.
The homosexuality was the manliest thing you could do.
Yeah, you're just being
Yeah.
me and the boys
Yeah.
training for the battle at Thermopylae or whatever.
Yeah.
Huh.
What are you doing
That's
with
crazy.
that build?
I don't know. Maybe they just saw having sex as just it's like stupid thing.
War good.
War
I mean, there's
good.
also the whole
War
Greek
good.
thing
Bad
of
Sexism is my
bad.
favorite invention.
there was also the Greek thing of like, like older men were expected to, do stuff with like younger boys,
Oh,
to train them.
yep, I guess.
That was a thing that happened in history.
Yeah, history has a lot of things, especially when there's like, I think it's Prague. They threw someone out of a window twice over the span, I think, of 100 years. The defenestration of Prague. The entire thing about it's remembered as someone getting yeeted out of a window.
Huh.
There's paintings of it, and it's literally just someone getting chucked out of a window.
Cool. I like windows being, broken by a person being thrown out of them.
Is defenestration banned
Yo,
by the
Crave,
Geneva
choose a number
Conventions?
from 1 to 4.
Big bug. Hold on, let me get it. Got it. Choose number 4.
Alright.
Microsoft Bimbos.
No? Oh. What the hell?
Don't say hell, that's a bad word. Don't fucking swear. Don't do that.
Don't fuck with Northern Golem.
It's not true.
I miss Northern Golem.
I don't.
Why am I taking force damage? What the fuck? Okay.
You deserve to take force damage.
It's actually
You're bad.
forced. It was dead ass force damage.
Are you talking about Elden Ring?
No.
I don't think like an Elden
Isaac.
Ring. Though. Oh.
He's talking about Isaac.
No, I'm talking about
Okay.
actually like dead ass force
What?
damage.
Not Isaac? Not Isaac?
It's not Isaac.
What? Not possible.
Swords are cool.
Yeah.
I think that's what we've learned here today. Swords are cool.
Yeah, they are quite cool. What type of sword, though, is the
Swords
coolest?
are cool. Swords are cooled.
Mm-hmm.
They're literally true. They are cooled.
Cool.
Otherwise, they'll be too hot.
Too hot to handle.
They have to cool them. They have to cool them.